Alright, we're back here in the old Minecraft, and I'm trying to remember what I did last time. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you can tell, it's been a day. Well, maybe. I mean, I'm still wearing the same hoodie, but besides that, that's a creeper. I did try out a new command where it's natural regeneration set to true. I don't know if it's a mod conflict or what it is. That creeper is getting up on the roof and I'm dead. Well, that's not a good start. Let's go ahead and hit a quick waypoint here, and let's get back over where we were. Hopefully get all our stuff before, you know, before the mobs come and find out about this. No, that was not good. Alright, you need to go away. Alright, that's quite enough of that. Anyway, as we were... So I have no idea if the regeneration is an issue within the game or what it is. And actually, now that I think about it, it's a good idea. I should probably set some waypoints. Be a good idea for when all hell breaks loose here shortly. I've also gone through and done some config adjustments. I was told that changing everything from volumetrics, what was it? Like density or something like that. Change that to 3 and what was the other one? Because I already did it. Oh, turn the radar resolution down. You know, this is what I get for standing outside of the house. You know, let's just go back up in here. This was a dumb idea. We're just gonna go ahead and close that off, and we're gonna stay right here for a little bit. Oh yeah, and the natural regeneration is working now. Alright, so I don't know what that was about, but that's been resolved, I guess. Maybe it had to do with the thirst being low. I don't know, but hopefully that gets resolved now. Should probably go get some sand, get a water bottle. Or can I make like a... Isn't there some sort of like water bowl or something I can make? How the hell do I make one of these things? Alright, it appears I'd have to figure out how to make one of those. So that's not happening. Guess we gotta go get ourselves a glass bottle here. Because that's about the only way we're gonna get anything done. And oh, Jesus. We got a little bit of oh, we've got 2 storms going on. I hope that's not 2 supercells, because I'm not ready for that right now. But I guess I don't really get a choice in that matter. It's either I deal with it or I don't, I guess. But let's get some water real quick, or attempt to at least. Wish you could just right-click and while you're in the water and get this all done, but I guess it's not as simple as that, huh? We're just gonna call this the watering hole for now, because I can't really think of another name for it that'll make any sense. So, fuck it. What is my waypoint manager button? That'd be a good thing to figure out, I think. N is waypoint manager. Okay, I can make that happen. We're gonna go ahead and come back here to the base. And we're gonna get ourselves a water bottle here, maybe a few. Cause I think we're gonna be making a few trips down to the watering hole. At least that'd be my assumption. But yeah, no, these are supercells from the looks of it. And is that one starting to rotate? Because if that one's starting to rotate, we are in some significant danger here. God, you can see all the leaf blocks that went flying in that squall line last time. Yeah, that does appear to be growing into something, rather quickly over there. And something tells me it is, slowly making its way over here. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna try to clear out all these leaves, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd much rather, just not have 0 visibility. It'd be really nice to be able to see if my ultimate demise is on the way. But, you know, just some minor requests, I guess. But no, so far, I mean, I only uploaded the second video at, what, noon today, and we're already almost at 300 views, which, I know, in the grand scheme of things, not too crazy. but considering what this channel was doing for multiple years, to have a video actually make it into the multiple thousands of viewers, or even multiple hundreds of viewers, it's really nice to see that ultimately the community is at least seemingly making its way back. I don't know if it's ever going to be 2016 levels of back, but we'll figure that out later. That is a big storm forming over, and we have a forest fire. Well, that's unfortunate. I'd hate to be anyone on that side of town, because there ain't gonna be much left of that. Now I got my glass. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's what we need there. We'll hold on to those 6 panes, because I'll probably use them on the base here very shortly. Oh, wrong button. Let's head on down to the watering hole and get some nice, definitely fresh water. And then, I guess go ahead and... Why are these not stacked? Alright. We'll go ahead and cook up a little something here. Actually, we're going to cook up some logs first, get some charcoal. I have a feeling that's going to be a necessity here in the very short term. I am actually going to go ahead and probably raise the roof another block or two. Give me some more visibility when it's all said and done. Because I have a feeling this is going to be something significant out here. Because it's getting a little potent over there. At least from my look of it. I also need to do this very quickly. Because I'm going to kill myself over here if I don't make some sort of a bridge. Well, I don't know. That thing might not be heading our way. I don't know. The other supercell died out. So I don't know. Might not even have been a supercell, truth be told. I couldn't necessarily tell you. It looks like it's going away. Well, that's good and bad. It's good because that means I have a little bit of time to actually get stuff done and not be faced with immediate demise. At the same time, you know, it would be nice to, I don't know, have a little bit of storms or something. I thought that opened single. I was going to be a little upset. I don't know what that is over there unless it's just passing clouds. I mean, it's a beautiful day over on this side of town. But Lord knows what's building in the distance. Ah, that's what you need. Okay, so thirst does make a critical difference in health regeneration. Okay, that makes sense. It's actually a good component of the game to have. Make it to where thirst actually matters. I can't exactly complain at that feature of the game. It actually makes me care about, you know, making sure my player eats and, you know, actually gets water, all that stuff. So overall, if I'm being honest with you, water doesn't mean anything in this game if you don't have this. You could just live with no water if you wanted. Is it starting to storm over there? We might have a rain shower coming. I don't know, knowing my luck, we're getting a tornado and gonna get wiped off the face of the earth, but I mean, it would make for good content. I'll tell you that. Make for some real good content. Alright, we need to go find sheep. It's going to be critical here that we start obtaining, and we obtain ourselves a bed and a proper respawn point for when inevitable hell breaks loose. And I guess what I'll do here shortly, and I don't know, I probably won't include a lot of it in the video, but depending on what happens with this storm that's brewing over here, this turns into anything of value, then we'll stick around. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on mining, get some resources together, because we're gonna need to make a couple of things here very shortly. For one, I'd like to make the actual weather station, but of course to get that I gotta make a tornado sensor. An anemometer. Okay, so that's where the anemometer comes into play. Okay, I was wondering what you had to do for that. Oh, I gotta find blue dye. What is that, lapis? Yeah, it's lapis. Or I can get it from cornflowers if I ever stumble upon one, I guess. We shall see if that ever happens. Actually, I have some iron here. I ought to do something with it. But it's about to be night, so it's almost not even worth going through all that trouble. It does appear whatever storm was forming died out. So we are just chilling so far this episode. This is a stark contrast from episode 1, where I was running from a squall line the entire time. And, well, inevitably failed. Oh, okay, that almost went poorly. Alright, well, let's grab a little bit of stone, I guess. And now we can sleep comfortably, I guess. Alright. Now, let's see. I don't see anything crazy on the horizon besides maybe that. But let's do some adventuring, I guess. I kind of need to take out this skeleton, like, ASAP. Did the skeleton take itself out? Ah, it went down in the water. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then we can start getting down. We'll actually use the water as a passageway. Now that I think about it. Anything of value down here that I can take? I mean, maybe lease. Oh, there's an Enderman or two down here. Let's grab this coal while we're here. This will be useful for future endeavors. How am I getting lag like that in a regular server? I should have definitely checked my axe before I went down here. That would have been smart. But you know, we're not exactly the brightest one in the book here. Alright, and at least now we have some stone, so I can make proper tools. Of course, technically, you could really say, hey, you had iron, you could have made something then, but you know, that would be too logical, you know. That would just make too much sense. But let's go ahead, make some torches. Actually empty the inventory, because yeah, there's a lot of useless junk in here, that's for sure. And then let's get down on there, let's get down in there again. More noises. A little low on health, it appears. Well, that led to nothing. Oh, it just led down here. Alright, well, at least I got some more coal. And I don't know, maybe there's a further path down there I missed. I have to go investigate. I just don't want to deal with the Enderman down there. It's an annoying little bitch down there. Alright, let's see what we can do. I am still a little confused how I'm lagging in a single player world, but I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Because this is leading somewhere of potential value. See if we can get some good stuff out of here. Oh, well, nothing over here. Is that thunder I hear? Well, that's not good news. Oh. Yep, I figured that was coming. Moment I got that lag spike right there. Good thing I picked up that axe first thing. Else that could have been the end of me again. Got full health again. That's nice. I'm gonna have to head back up there for a little bit. Oh, Jesus. I don't see anything more value, though. Just a whole lot more copper. Oh, well. What's going on up here at the surface? Oh! Oh, there's a tornado! A little tiny tornado over here. Oh, I'm glad I came back to the surface then. We got a tornado on the ground. We have a little tiny tornado. I'm trying to get up to it because it's rolling out of here. Actually, I want to go chase it. I have a waypoint for the base. We'll be alright. I'm gonna go see where this thing. Oh, that's not a small tornado anymore. That thing's been blown up significantly. Past few radar scans are showing a much more dangerous storm here. I don't know if we're even gonna be able to catch this thing, honestly. Thing is rolling on through. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, is that thing traversing over water? I know that tornado is way bigger than what it's trying to give off here. You know what? We're gonna get after that tornado. I'm not missing it. I don't even care if this is technically cheating. We're making this noon, because I'm not missing this. Oh, it's roping out. I did miss it. Maybe not. No, because I still see a destruction path over here. At least from the looks of it. Is it just moving that fast? I think it was just the game. That's unfortunate. Well, we missed that tornado. Alright, well, back to the base. Man, if I'd have caught that one... I mean, I can probably get a screenshot off of it still. I don't know. We'll see. Do have some more rain coming in behind it, which is interesting. I will tell you though, that drop from medium to high was significant. This looks infinitely better. Oh, maybe I just need a better PC. Oh, I don't know. Could always upgrade the CPU at some point. Did I run past the... I ran around the base. Alright, well. Down to the watering hole. Get that all filtered out and cleaned out. In the meantime, let's actually go ahead and make that substantial upgrade. At least in the sake of just being a bigger base. And maybe if I'd stop falling off of the base. You know, they consider that a pretty big thing you should, you know, do something about. You know, committing suicide off the side of your own house doesn't really get you insurance claims. Not like they used to, at least. There we go. Now we have some health. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get some of this raw copper taken care of. Because that's going to be a bit of an issue if I don't start getting this copper smelted down and ready. I don't know if there's a way necessarily. And this is probably going to be another comment section answer here. In Weather 2, of course, I know that you were able to like ramp up the amount of times you get storms and all that. Is there an easy way that someone can explain, whether they just tell me, hey, go watch this guy's video, or, you know, just flat out explains it to me. An easy way to properly shoot the config through the roof. And maybe not make it to where there's no shot of survival, but at least to where I can have a solid amount of storms every single time I play. That makes sense. I don't necessarily need it to be stupid good or anything, but enough to where I can comfortably expect a storm every time I record. Because I didn't even realize that that's how crazy this episode's been. It's been 32 minutes already. I didn't even realize it. Holy crap. I don't even think I've done anything. But we're going to call this an episode here as the sun sets on the area. And, I think I got one more episode in me tomorrow. Well, for y'all, I don't know when this is coming out. That depends on my scheduling. But I might crank out a couple episodes tomorrow night, which will be Saturday night, because I'm going to be out of town. Is that a squall line forming, or is that just a really inconspicuous cloud? That's worrisome. Anyways, that'll do it for this episode. Next time will probably be tomorrow night for me. For y'all, whenever this thing comes out. I don't have a schedule in mind for these videos yet. But I will be out of town for 5 days after this. So this is all getting recorded. This is recorded on May 23rd. The next episode, and maybe a few more, will be on May 24th. If there are any major updates to this game in the time being, I won't be able to check them out until at least, let me do some calculations here, until at least May 30th, if not even a little longer than that. So if there's some major updates to this game that I miss in these next few episodes, it's probably because I haven't had a chance to play them yet. But anyways, thank y'all for watching, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.